Hi, Tried Wife here again. Gonna finish my tour of my insane house, um, and then I will start tips and tricks and things on how to get everything back in order from complete chaos. I'm also going to be doing some different building projects and different projects in the house, in the yard, and some different planting tips and tricks to keep things going. So here is my daughters, both my girls' rooms. It's not so bad. The oldest keeps it up, picked up a little bit. She's 2, she tries, but my crib, total nightmare. I absolutely cannot put my baby in there. This is one of the murals I did in their rooms. It's not done, so I'll probably be doing tips on that as I'm going through getting my house back in order and getting everything finished. It's so much fun. This is my son's room. It's okay. He did clean it this morning. He's 4. So he's got a bigger bed because he gives up his room when we have multiple guests and things. But pillows on the floor. Disgusting, dirty turtle tank. He got a turtle for Christmas, and while I was in the hospital, he didn't take care of it, and nobody helped him take care of it. When I was in the hospital having a baby, so the turtle's dead, and now the tank is just gross and smelly and full of ickiness. This is another mural that I did for his room, and then their bathroom has an ocean scene in it too. That is pretty fun. So let's head downstairs. Excuse the Ridley Jones playing in the background. My kids are watching TV, so I'm taking the moment to get some of the stuff I want done. Again, my messy foyer. It's disgusting. There's dirt everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I cannot stand it, but I've got to take this one step at a time, right? Here is the messy guest room. While I was gone in the hospital, my mom was staying and my kids puked all over the bed. So she cleaned it all, and I've been waiting for it all to dry so I can actually put the room back together. One fun thing that I've learned about having a guest room is putting the sliders on the closet so the kids can't get in and reach it. Future Christmas stuff is all... it's not working. Future Christmas stuff, all in this closet. Wrapping paper, all the stuff I don't want the kids getting, including my husband's Santa suit. Don't tell my kids. Just kidding. They call Dad Santa all the time, so they absolutely know that he dresses up like Santa every year. I just don't want them playing with it. So there's also like a mirror in here that needs to be hung up, and pillows everywhere, and it hasn't been dusted in God knows how long. Then our office. I haven't been doing much in here, but shoving books. As you can see, they're just piled on top. They're piled on the desk. This is a special higher desk we built my husband that has his double monitors and his keyboard and everything, and a small workspace for me. There's just stuff on the floor everywhere, stuff piled in front of books on bookshelves, which is my biggest pet peeve in the world. I prefer all of my books to be fronted, like they are on the top, so that they can't be touched. And then my kids' desks and the nightmare of things around them. This side of the office, full of crap. All of the cupboards inside are just full of stuff. It's annoying. So annoying. Then My laundry room / food storage. I try really hard to keep up with my laundry, but there's a load in here, a half load that needs to start. Loads in the dryers, tons of clothes, next size of clothes, all of my mending, and then this cupboard is full of stuff to do, baby burp rags and whatnot. I was trying to make money doing that and it didn't go so well, so now I just have tons of material and I make them for friends and family. Then utility, and that's where I keep all my brooms and stuff because there's nowhere else to keep them in this house. And then our food storage room is actually pretty decent. But we actually want to do a massive overhaul in here, which when I get to that project, I can show you all about it, but there's just boxes and crap everywhere. Things half put away. Our neighbors last year cut down 2 of their massive 110-foot tall cottonwood trees, and we had a mouse problem afterwards, so we had to put everything in clear plastic containers, and it has just been a pain in the ass, and trying to keep the mice out is no fun. And then this hallway, oh my gosh, there is just pictures and frames and books and crap piled everywhere. Over here is my son's monster truck wall. When we were potty training him when he was 2, he was super into monster trucks, and well, he still is, really. But he got a Monster Jam truck every time he went poop. And so we built him these little shelves to keep them all. Please stay upstairs. Please go back upstairs. Leif, upstairs. I will come talk to you in a minute. The downstairs bathroom, it's not too bad, but there's like soap on the floor and hooks that need to be hung up, and it's just a little bit messy and hasn't been cleaned in a while. Go upstairs. And then the massive disaster zone, the pain in the ass room of the bane of my existence. I love that my kids have a playroom, don't get me wrong, that's part of why there's funky yellow hallway and then a pink wall and a green wall and a blue wall, and then you go all the way around and there's a purple wall because it's playroom, and of course the orange post in the middle. But this room is a freaking disaster. There's a disco ball my mom bought my kids for some reason, stuff everywhere up here, cotton candy machine out, everything's out, toys everywhere like always, nuggets everywhere like always, more toys everywhere, and then the closet, which is the kids' kitchen, which is, let's turn the light on, another total and complete nightmare. I kind of try to do toy rotation. I try to be like down here and play with them when they're down here and make them like get 1 or 2 things out at a time and then put them back, because I don't really have a place to store the extra toys that are in all these green bins over here. They're just full of toys, and I don't have place to store all this stuff. I don't understand how people do have places to store all the excess. And I love our family, but like my parents, my husband's parents, I have 2 sets of parents, all of the grandparents, all of the great aunts and uncles, like they all want to buy my kids toys, and I'm glad that they love them. It's just overwhelming. And for the first time this year, my family, my side, we got them to give them a trampoline for birthday and Christmas, and one of those big outdoor ones with nets, and it is, oh my god. They didn't just buy like the 9-foot one that would fit nicely in my yard. They bought a huge 14-foot one, and it takes up a big chunk of my yard. It's crazy, and I don't even know what to do about it. And we can discuss my yard and stuff later, front and back, because that's a work in progress too. The fence had to come down last year, So we've been slowly putting it back up, and we're maybe halfway done. Our house desperately needs painted, and I've started painting the front of the house and have never got to the other 3 sides. That was the year before I got the front of the house painted and haven't got the other sides done. And it's just crazy and chaotic, and it's just my life. I try really hard to keep up, and I can't. And after having a baby and losing it, and then having our newest daughter, I have gained so much weight, and I'm trying to figure out how to lose that on top of take care of this house and get it back in order and do the millions of projects I have. So I've been working on a schedule to do cleaning and stuff, and a workout schedule. And on top of getting everything in order, I have to take care of my kids, which I don't mind doing, and they're my kids and I love them. It just feels so overwhelmed at this point, and I'm not totally sure what to do with everything. So I'm working on all of that, and we'll start talking about things over the next few weeks as I start doing all this stuff. Sorry, I'm about ready to cry. My husband and I got into a fight last night, and then this morning I was trying really hard to do like the whole trad wife thing, and I got up instead of him with the kids this morning, and I made breakfast, and then he just didn't want any and walked out and didn't say goodbye to me. He said goodbye to the kids and just pretended like I didn't exist and walked away. So I'm really struggling today, and I'm doing this whole project. Was his idea to start with, and as I'm picking it back up, I just feel like the biggest failure, and like he hates me sometimes. But anyways, so that's the rest of my house, and it is nap time, so I need to get my kids down, and we will start figuring out things, and I'll be sharing things as I go. And putting up a disco ball apparently in my kids' playroom, which will be interesting because, yeah, I have a 4-year-old boy who likes to jump and grab things and low ceilings. I can totally touch them. I'm 6 foot tall, so it's a little easier for me, but they're not even 7 foot tall ceilings down here, so I'm not sure how this is going to work with little kids who jump and grab and are crazy. Anyways, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, but for sure in a few days. See ya. Bye.